This episode is brought to you by Monkey Nutrition.
So you think jiu-jitsu's gone a bit soft? Would that be a way? Would I be paraphrasing?
Jiu-jitsu's, you know, when you look at the mainstream, yeah, it's become very, very happy-go-lucky. You know, you've had that stuff around, you know, and it's not to say, you know, hey, whatever makes people happy. You know, if one person likes it for whatever they love it for, I take my hat off. Like, I'm glad jiu-jitsu does something great for them. I really do. And I'm glad because, you know, the mainstream, the sport grows. But, you know, for a lot of the jiu-jitsu people to go out, you know, and I see a lot of this with the mainstream, they think because they do jiu-jitsu, they're capable of defending themselves in a real fight or really using it. And it's a big difference in a real fight. You know, I'm a firm believer, 95% of the mainstream jiu-jitsu population, the jiu-jitsu world out there today, they would get their ass kicked in a real fight.
Okay.
You know, and this including like superstar black belt champions in sport jiu-jitsu. Fighting, it changes the game. It's a different animal. You know, and I'm not talking about they need to even go up against someone with serious skill. Just someone who's got courage, brass balls, and it's not rocket science to throw a punch. You know, just someone who's coming. It's a different animal.
Okay.
It's a different animal. And like I say, I want to reemphasize that, you know, all this stuff, you know, the mainstream obviously helps it grow. It comes with the mainstream is growth. Great, you know, but at the same time, it's, you know, you got different styles. My style, strong style. I'm looking to come in, kick ass, take no prisoners. I have fun. I love jiu-jitsu. But fun for me, it rides so far in the back seat. Okay. I'm in it to win it. That's my style. I'm in there kill or be killed. I'm not in there happy-go-lucky. I want to take heads off.
And that's the way you train your students. When they roll to kill.
Yeah, I want them.
You don't want quiet, relaxed rolling.
No, my guys got one speed, and everybody in the room knows that. You know, when we drill, but when it's go time, it's go time. Okay. Because that's it. That's just the way I train my guys. And I like them to take that into life. Because if you go out into life with your hands down and your chin high, you're going to get knocked out. Life's going to kick your ass. And, you know, I like to relate all my stuff and compare it to life because life is tough.
This week on London Real, we're taking you back to our 2012 interview with futurist Jacques Fresco.
We must eventually design a language that's not subject to interpretation. Whenever you talk to people, you think you're talking to people. It goes in their ear and comes out in relation to their background. They don't hear exactly what you say. There is no way you can think outside of your culture.
What if we elected you president this year and you started in the Oval Office January 20th, 2013?
I'd be shot in 3 days. Who makes the decisions in the Venus Project? The answer, nobody. They arrive at them. We abolish all separate nations because they're all corrupt.
Jacques Fresco has been designing cities of the future.
What do you think of England and London?
Foul, awful, no city planning. All cultures are corrupt.
And the banking system, what do we do with that?
Bank gone, no money anymore.
On Sunday, London Real presents Jacques Fresco, The Venus Project, Redux.
Most politicians know nothing. Please don't take my word for it. Ask them.